fourth episode with Ozzy and Cassie. New relationship advice. I mean, that's not really a cool, fancy title for our show, but it gets the job done.
It doesn't need to be fancy.
What do we need to talk about today?
Today we are going to talk about affection and how important it is to remind each other how we feel about each other. Even though we're together and we know that we're together and we know that we love each other, it's important to say it to each other.
So when we were talking about like, oh, what should we talk about in this episode, you brought up an example of like when you were cleaning and stuff.
Yes, so I was cleaning earlier today and Ozzy was doing some work on the computer, and out of the blue I hear him say, "Babe, I love you." And just something as simple as that puts a smile on my face.
Why is that important though? You already know that I love you.
I do know that I love you, and I'm pretty sure that you know I love you too. But actually hearing it as a human being, we like hearing things like that. It makes us feel good, it makes us feel happy.
You know what it is? If I want to boil it down, because I'm always thinking of like logical and where it comes from in the origin, it comes from an unselfish place, right? I'm gonna do something to make them or her or him or wherever you're at or whoever you're dating feel special. What can I do right now to make that person feel special, even if it's minuscule? For us, it was me stopping, pausing from my computer work and just screaming, "Hey babe, what? I love you." "Oh, I love you too." Even that. So it's coming from an unselfish, that small text that you send to your partner, that little flower that you bought, those little things are always essential, right?
I think
so. No matter if you're a new couple or an old couple, it should always keep going.
My parents have been together for 33 years, 34, something like that. Very long time, and they still go on dates. And it's ridiculously disgusting, but it's cute. It's super cute that they go on dates still to remind each other that they love each other. But it's nice too, like sometimes when I'm at work, because I don't always get to work from home, or he doesn't always get to work from home. And if I'm having a not so great day at work, or he's not having a not so great day at work, and just to see your phone and you have a message from a loved one that says, "I miss you, I love you," it makes your day feel better. Something as small as that. So.
Yeah, sometimes we get a little selfish, and by we, I'm gonna just talk for myself in this scenario. Sometimes we get a little selfish and we're like, oh, if this person hasn't texted me, you know, I'm not gonna text until they text. Or they're probably busy, I'll just wait till they get free. But that's kind of selfish talk. Don't let the chatter in your head get to you. If you feel like being loving, be it. If they want to receive it, they'll receive it, right? So it's very hard to distinguish and separate what's selfish and what's not selfish. So don't get that pride in the way. Get it out of the way. Don't let the daily routine activities get in the way. If you feel like sending love to somebody, even if they won't receive it, if you want to send love to your neighbor and just write a handwritten note and say, "Hey neighbor, I appreciate you," and they might hit your guts, send it anyways. You can't control how the other person's going to receive it, but you can control what you send out, right? So that's showing your affection and your appreciation in your relationship. It's just do it. It's for the other person. It's not really for you.
Yeah. Well, it's for you too. If it makes you feel good to do it. Like when I snap you in the morning, like he's usually asleep by the time I leave for work, and I'll snap something like the sunset because I think it's pretty and I think he would like to see it. You don't always necessarily see it right away. I'm not expecting anything either. Like when I send a message like that, I don't expect a reply. If he replies back, great. If he doesn't, I'm gonna see him later.
You know what? I like to cut our video short, but I think it's important that I rant on for some more. Because you just said something really important, is I don't expect. That's also the vice versa effect of when you send love, don't expect anything in return. If you get it in return, that should be a bonus, right? So it's really, really important to not have any expectations. It's only gonna create more peacefulness and zen inside you if you don't have those strings attached, if you don't have those expectations. So I do it with work all the time. Like if I'm trying to land a new client or I'm trying to negotiate some new deal, I give my best, but at the same time, I don't expect the win. If I get the win, then I celebrate. But if I don't, I move on because I don't have time to sob and blah, blah, blah. And I think it all matters, not just on the big picture with work, but also on the little things like a text, right? So, babe, how you get so smart with these relationship topics, huh?
I don't know.
Cool. So that about does it for our episode number 4. Stay tuned for the next one.
See you
Love
guys next time.